All right, Shalom. I like to say, Kolo, Wahawala, all praise and glory and Hebrew to Yahweh, Shem, Shai, Shem, Karkadash, the balance of Apostle Elder Great Millstone, bless God, neck, few sisters, Israelite foreigners, it's waking up during this truth. My name is Kamafia from the GMS Cleveland branch. All right, so I really just already made these videos. 2 videos already made, but due to I ain't had the mic cut on, so, I'm just doing a quick remake. All right, Slack, I shouldn't have checked it, but anyway, this video going towards the I'm gonna call his name of this video, It's a Wrap for You, Eve. All right, because for the longest you had parade and talk shit and had your nose stuck in the air and been very proud about having a career, having the financial advantage over the man, your man to be exact, so-called black man. All right. And, this serpent that got your mind, he had you all gassed up, all right, thinking that you really was equal or better than your man. But now the times are changing, and he's stripping you. Well, really, the Heavenly Father, he's stripping you, make you bare, because you are the original feminism story, which you so-called black woman, you Eve, which was Eve in the Bible. All right, when you read that story, and from there on out, there has been a great what's the word I'm looking for? There's been a lot of problems between the man and the woman. All right, starting with so-called black man and black woman. You know what I'm saying? There's been much problems from that event right there. All right, and then you can really see it playing out in this day and time, like today. All right, this right now, today, 2025, you really see it playing out. All right, that's why you have all these red pill podcasts. All right, to the fact that this nigga woman, and then you influence other women to have the same mindset as you, which is to be against your man, try to be over your man or equal to. All right, which that causes so many problems. Whereas the relationship between a man and woman is done, is gone. All right, gender roles don't mean nothing anymore, which gender roles kept the order of the relationship between a man and woman. But due to the fact that the serpent has tricked Eve, the so-called black woman, to thinking otherwise, you have this disruption in the nature between men and women. All right, but now I'm gonna play this video, matter of fact. But now the Lord, he's getting things right. He's putting things back into their proper order. All right, but I'm gonna play this video, and then make some scriptures and be out.
Some of you all were confused, so I got out of bed so that I can explain to you all why a certain level of degrees were downgraded by the Department of Education. You're not gonna like it. Let me put on my lip gloss first. So you need to understand the levels and the depths of why they're doing this, and what and who is designed to affect. Now I'm gonna keep it real cute, and I'm gonna keep it really short and simple. And the short and simple explanation of all of this is that when Kevin Roberts, remember when I talked about him? But when Kevin Roberts wrote that nasty piece of Project 2025 legislation, he had a certain group and demographic and gender of people in mind that he wanted to make subject to white men. Now, the degrees that they declassified make up an overwhelming majority of women. Women work these fields. And when they go into higher levels of education, they become directors of institutions, mental health facilities, things like that, which allows them to make a livable wage. If you look at the infrastructure of Project 2025 and making women incubators and dependent on men, you have to take their ability, their earning ability, away from them. Now, in terms of the declassification, there's one other thing to note, and that other thing to note is by declassifying these particular degrees, you also declassify the amount of funding that one can take out for said degrees. Now, if you didn't already know, black women make up the largest majority of people who actually take out student loans. And so because of this declassification, it bars out those women who actually want to pursue their education but don't have the money to pursue it right away, because these jobs don't particularly pay at the bachelor's level. So in order for them to get those advanced level degrees, they would have to take out student loans in order to get them. But it would also give them access to some of those director level positions. So there's two demographics that they're going after. They're going after women as a whole so that women can be dependent on their men. And then the subset, black women particularly, because in order for us to access a lot of these advanced level degrees, we would need to take out student loans. By declassifying them, we would not be able to have access to student loans, thus not furthering our education, thus keeping us out of positions that require that further level of education. Clap that T.
So yeah, like I said, you see how the black woman thinks. All right, the so-called black woman thinks, man. This bitch, she hates the idea that the fact that she has to be under her man. She don't want that. She wants to be equal or above, as I keep saying. And no, she as she was talking, all she kept saying was allow. Yeah, this caveman, this serpent, allowed you to do all these things because real men would not allow a woman to have any type of power or authority over them. All right, since the beginning of time, all right, before the serpent, when the serpent was not in power, all other nations of men, all right, they had women in check, man. They had women, and they had women in no position of power, man. All right, all her positions were, or her status was under a man, all right, as it rightfully should be. But due to the serpent, he has used this woman and filled her head up with this nonsense to come against a man and have this dysfunction between the relationship of a man and a woman, and have a family, the family to be broken up, because a strong family dynamic in a society is a threat to the higher ups. So that's the whole point of doing this, right? But yeah, man, you are supposed to be dependent upon a man, because a man is superior to you in every form and fashion. They always like to say a man. These women always like to say, yeah, a man is physically stronger and better. It's physically stronger in that area, as far as physical. But they'll put it like a woman is smarter than a man. Are you fucking crazy? That same institution you got your education from, bitch, was started by a man. All right, everything that you enjoy in society, like lights, cell phones, cars, the fucking home you stay in, the glasses that you're wearing, all right, everything was created in existence by man. Even your dumbass. Females were created by men, by a man, shall I say. Just not a mortal man. The Heavenly Father himself. Okay. So this toxic, misandrous, when you look at misandry, is a hatred of men, because men don't hate women. All right. There's talking about like toxic masculinity and misogynist. No heterosexual man hates a woman. Even though the women have talked all the shit and this bad behavior, no man hates a woman. No, hell no. That's out of the question. I love women, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just how they act I hate. And Eve has gave this adoption mindset to other women have adopted this mindset too. So this bitch is the brains of the operation, so to speak. But the Lord is bringing that shit to end. He's raining on your parade, Eve, and you are gonna be brought down, all right, and humbled by the Heavenly Father. Okay, and it's already starting. The fact that you are losing your number one pride and joy. The main thing that you bragged about was these fucking jobs. Now you ain't got those. Okay, so you ain't got a man, you ain't got those, and you don't have a family. You having kids, you just by yourself and having kids that's not a family. That's a broken home. Dumbass. You needed a man's sperm to have them kids. So that's not a family. A family is a man, woman, and child. That's a family. And the man is the he's the head of it, as the scriptures say. Right? Yes, you can place or prescribe certain ideas or thoughts to the man, but the man has to say the last say so in the talk, in the discussion. All right. And that's what this nigga woman don't seem to understand, because the mainly the black woman is came up with the phrase, independent. All right, strong and independent, right? So you being the the mouthpiece or the pioneer of that phrase, all right. You gonna eat those words. You about to eat those words, man. All right. The serpent allows you to co-reign with him long enough, but his shit, he's coming to an end. So you're coming to an end. All right. And now you about to get exposed for the counterfeit that you were. It's talking about you do it out of man. I don't even count the so-called white man, the serpent, as a man. He's a beast. All right. But this whole time he's been upholding you, and now he's showing you what it really is to be independent. All right. When, just like Donald Trump said, we say used the term a merit base in a merit based society. All right. Women, you're seeing how women thrive. I mean, how women don't thrive in a merit-based society, which is skills alone, skills and brains alone. All right, no help or assistance. Because if she was really about that life, she wouldn't need these loans and all this other assistance. Like the main, when those stamps got cut off, who was complaining mainly? On social media and YouTube and all that. Fucking women, man, crying they fucking ass off, complaining about not getting their help. You barely saw men complaining, man. You only saw like one or two, man, but it was an overwhelming majority was women. So your dumb ass was never independent. But I'm going to end it on this, man, because I ain't about to stay too long on this. Like I said, I already made this video. I'm just remaking it. Genesis 3:16 describes God's judgment. It's from Google AI overview. Describes God's judgment on woman after the fall, stating she will have increased pain in childbirth, which a woman's not supposed to have childbirth pain when she having a baby, or childbirth pain, because that was curse the Lord put upon her. She was supposed to, the baby's supposed to come out without pain. Her desire will be for her husband, and he will rule over her, introducing tensions and conflicts into marriage, not prescribing command, but describing a consequence of sin that beliefs are called to overcome with Christ-like love. I'm going to go to the key point is his desire for a husband and his rule. This introduced a struggle. The woman desire, which some interpret as to control or to be close to, clashes with the man's rule and leading conflict rather than harmony. Right? Because this dumbass black bitch, she think that a man is not supposed to have authority over her. Like, she's just supposed to do her own fucking thing. Like, she always come with the term partnership. If it was really partnership, you dumb hoe. See, I'm getting mad, man. I'm going to try not to be, as the term they say, I'm not trying to throw ad hominems, the name calling and shit like that, but this shit piss you off. This shit piss me off. This is a touchy subject for me, because I can't stand this nigga woman. But, yeah. You thought wrong, basically. You thought wrong. Because you don't want to play your fucking role, which relationships have gender roles. There's gender roles in relationship. All right, when one don't play his part, the whole fucking relationship falls apart. All right. And that's where we at right now. Okay. I'm done with that. Ending on this. 1 Corinthians 11:9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Now, in the video, she was talking like, a woman being dependent upon a man, an incubator for a man. That's exactly what you are. You're supposed to be under a man. You're supposed to be an incubator towards a man, have his children. You know, be a good companion to him, a good wife, a good mother. Not, you know, playing a field and you know, you sleeping with, you going on multiple dates with different men, having sex with different men. A woman's supposed to have one man, has supposed to have sex with one man in her life. All right. When you don't follow those rules, you get what you got now, man. A bunch of broken homes, a bunch of sluts, a bunch of women that are fucked up in the head, man. Women that have multiple partners, sex partners, a bunch of men. They are terrible people, man. All right, and they destroy it, man. All right, it don't work. Only men can do that. Men can have multiple women. All right, and you know everything be good. Guess what? Everybody know who the father is too. All right. So the way that even the Lord designed it is for men to have multiple women. All right, there's more women on this earth than men. But I'm about to end it on this because, yeah, man, my point was made. And like I said, I already made this video. So, yeah, man, Eve is a wrap for you. All right, but with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh. Shalom, Shalom, Apostle, great Muslim, let's go to the lake. Few sisters, Islam, Shalom.